Hello, this is just a quick review for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Again, this is just a demo that's free to download. If you have a look at the game, then you can download the demo. If you go to the game page and press the three little dots where it says like wish list or follow, you can then download the game there. As you can see, there's quite a few characters. There's a couple I don't know, like this guy here. I forgot what his name was called. It's not Havoc, it's something else. Um, but there's Storm, there's She-Hulk, there's Rocket Raccoon, there's Captain America, there's Venom, there's Wolverine and Spider-Man. And like I said, there's a couple others which I don't recognize. But it's basically, it gives me the same vibe as the old X-Men game that used to be out on the arcade. And it's very similar to Streets of Rage, if you've ever played that. Same kind of format as the Turtles games. Maybe that's just came out. What was it? Revenge of Shredder or something, I think it was called. But it's just side scrolling, beat 'em up. The buttons are quite good. You can spam square for your quick hit, which does like a 5 hit combo. You've got X, which is jump, so then you can jump and press square to do a move. You can press and hold square, you do a charged up move. You can press circle, which is your special move, um, which is your power, which takes up some of, like under Storm's health, can you see where it says 2 or 3? Like just above the times 10. That's how many times you can use your special. But it does regenerate once you've like had a fight and beat people up and stuff like that. As you can see, you can be She-Hulk. She's got quite good moves. Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Captain America are my favourite. But it's basic, but the gameplay's there. And like I always say on the games that I review, that you can have a game with shit graphics or a game where the graphics aren't the main feature, and you can have amazing gameplay and longevity where people just want to keep playing and ignore the shit graphics because the gameplay is so good. Whereas on some games, especially some game developers, they'll just like focus on having really good graphics and wowing people with the ray tracing and all the rest of it. But the actual core mechanics of the game is shit, and it makes the game shit. Yeah, it's pretty, but the gameplay is not there. So as a developer, you've got to find that sweet spot of where the gameplay is good and the graphics are also good. Um, but like I said, this doesn't take away from this game. I enjoyed playing this, even though the graphics aren't, groundbreaking. But they suffice for what you're doing. It's very cartoony. The graphics aren't, smooth as hell. There are rough edges on them. But again, if the gameplay is there, then you just totally don't mind that kind of thing, because it literally doesn't take away from what is good about the game. So if you're a Marvel fan, then obviously you'll probably like this. And like I said, it's only a demo, so you only get to actually play the first 2 levels, and then it just says like thank you for playing and stuff like that. But you can play it again. It's not like a demo that times out once you've played it. You can replay it over and over again. And you can see the kind of game it is. Like I said, it's like that Revenge of Shredder or the old X-Men games or any kind of beat 'em up game. It's the same kind of shtick, but that's what makes the game good. It's very, it's a. If you're an X-Men fan, there's like, I'm sure they'll have some bad guys in there or characters, Magneto, etc. So you'll see the famous people from the Marvel universe, but I don't know. It's just like it is what it is. A lot of people will say this game's shit, but like I said, I quite like these old school type of games because this is when gaming was in its heyday. If you ask me, it's all about the gameplay and not the graphics. So if you do like this kind of game, beat 'em up style, and you love the X-Men, then you may as well go and download Cosmic Invasion because, like I said, it's free to play the demo, so you may as well. So that's it. See you later.